Hello guys, it's Johnny time and welcome to another DeFi tutorial. Today you will learn here with me how hackers were able to compromise Fantom and Polygon nodes by ANKR protocol and then attack innocent users directly to steal from them private keys, NFTs, tokens, etc. So in today's episode we will learn how hackers are able to hack this kind of nodes and how they're able to hack the users without the users are being knowing it. And if this is exciting, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification button because I have so many educational content coming up about DeFi, crypto and security. Now without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so I stumbled upon this great thread from Lava Network, LavaNet XYZ. But before we go into the thread and understand how the attack happened, we need first to understand how your Metamask wallet is working. So this is a drawing that represents how Metamask is working and how you probably think that Metamask is working, but this is actually not how Metamask is working. Why? Because as you can see here, you can see the browser Chrome and then you can see the Metamask wallet that directly send transactions and queries to the Ethereum blockchain, send requests, get data, send transaction, etc. But this is not the reality. This is not actually how the Metamask works. You have another entity between your Metamask wallet to the actual blockchains. This is a diagram that actually represents more how Metamask wallet works. So this is us, the users, with the Metamask wallet, and the Metamask wallet is communicating with Ethereum nodes or any other EVM chain nodes using RPC, remote procedure calls, okay? So you can see that we communicate with full nodes, light nodes, or archive nodes in order to get blockchain access. Why, you might ask? Because running the entire Ethereum blockchain on your computer doesn't make any sense. It's very heavy, it's impossible basically, because it weighs a lot, it consumes a lot of memory, a lot of CPU. That's why we have centralized servers that run the blockchain for us. They are nodes and participating inside a peer-to-peer network, and they provide for us blockchain access. This is how your MetaMask actually works. And now you might think, okay, what is the problem? The problem is that when basically these are centralized entities, it's like servers, it takes us back to Web 2. If one of these servers is getting hacked, then it can be used to hack us, the users that rely on these servers. And this is exactly what happened. You can see over here that Fantom and Polygon RPC node provided by ANKR protocol. ANKR is one of the biggest RPC providers. ANKR runs Fantom nodes and Polygon nodes and Ethereum nodes like here on the diagram, and they provide users RPC access. So your Metamask wallet could be connected to ANKR node or to Alchemy or Infura or any other blockchain company, but this time ANKR nodes was compromised in order to attack all the users that are relying this node. All right, and basically you can see here that Lava Network is quote retweeting a original tweet by Fantom Foundation that claims and announced that one of the nodes has been hacked. So how the RPC nodes, this is what we already talked about. The RPC nodes are your gateway to different blockchains. Without them, your Metamask wallet cannot communicate and cannot retrieve blockchain data and send transaction to any blockchain. Metamask is just one example, but there are a lot of clients that implement the exact same way, exact same method to communicate with blockchains. And all the dApps that you're using, either if it's Uniswap, Bridging, PancakeSwap, Aave, Compound, they all rely on these RPC nodes, because all the data that you see in Uniswap when you fetch the price or when you look at your collateral on Compound, it's basically gets from some kind of node, either if it's Infura or Alchemy or whatever. All the data that you see on your Metamask wallet is through Infura, because your Metamask wallet is connected to the Infura node and it gets data from this node. And once this node gets hacked, this is catastrophic. And you can think of the RPC nodes like centralized servers like they mention over here, because it's server that is being hosted on the cloud that hackers can hack, like in traditional hacking, in Web 2 hacking, where hackers can use any other techniques like social engineering, like SSH key hacks. It's basically instances on DigitalOcean or AWS, and I'm sorry if you're not technical, but I'm sorry, this is just some technical terms. Or maybe they hack the AWS account, or maybe it's DNS hijacking, which what happened in this case. All these kind of traditional old school hacking techniques can be used to hack those kind of RPC nodes and then attack the users. It's like, when I think about it, it's like XSS, if you're familiar with it, or waterhole attack. It's basically an attack where the attacker hack an entity, a big entity, a server, a website, not in order to hack this kind of server, but to hack all the other entities that use this server. Same like XSS, where hackers hack website, they implant a JavaScript code in the website, and then this JavaScript code is being executed on all the innocent users. So this is kind of similar attack in blockchains and Web3. And those centralized RPC nodes are like honeypots, because once you hack one of this node, you're able to affect all the users that are relying on this node. And now, once a hacker gets control over this kind of nodes, he has two options. One option is basically denial of service, which means that he's shutting down the node or dropping all the requests and just making chaos. Or much worse, is doing something called man in the middle, which means he's basically changing the data that is being sent to the users in order to hack them. And this is more dangerous, and this is what happened in this case with Fantom and Polygon nodes. What happened is basically that the RPC nodes, remember here, this is us, this is the node, and we send and receive data, and the RPC nodes gives us the data. So instead of giving us the data, all the hacked nodes, they just responded with some kind of error, an urgent message, as you can see over here in the picture. Any user that his Metamask wallet or any other wallet was connected to ANKR, the exploited nodes, any dApp that he was browsing in, doesn't matter any dApp on Fantom or Polygon, he just saw this kind of an error message on the screen. So if you go to SpookySwap or QuickSwap on Polygon, then doesn't matter what you do, you always see this error message, which is kind of scary for a user that doesn't know what's going on. And this message says, urgent, funds are at risk, restore your wallet in polyganapp.net for method, send, raw, transaction, error, blah, 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 blah. But this is a call to action. So the attackers are sophisticated. They know that they hacked Polygon node by ANKR, and they know that the users that will be affected are probably Polygon users. So they basically created a specially crafted message for Polygon users. So once they get into any dApp on the Polygon blockchain, they will see this kind of scary message, and they hopefully, by the hackers, go to polyganapp.net to restore their wallet. And basically any not educated user would go to this website, and that's what happened. And this website is a traditional spear phishing social engineering website that eventually will lead to steal the MetaMask keys or the wallet keys, because it would have some kind of message of, oh my god, your wallet has been exploited, please verify your seed phrase in order to restore the wallet or something, and then the hackers are stealing the wallet. And this is super interesting attack, and this is super interesting kind of vector that hackers from the traditional Web 2 world are starting to utilize. So they don't attack the smart contracts themselves or the bridges themselves, but they attack nodes, they attack centralized Web 2, Web3 providers in order to attack all the users that rely on this node. And this is super, super interesting, and it's kind of new attack that was introduced recently, and it's very interesting to see where it goes and how those kind of centralized providers are gonna protect against this kind of attacks, and what kind of solution maybe decentralized providers gonna come up with that these attacks will not be possible to execute. And it all shows us that we are still in the beginning, still Web3 is going through centralization phases until it comes to decentralization, and once it gets more mature, we won't see these kind of attacks anymore. So let me know what you think in the comments below, or join my Discord community. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for learning here with me in Johnny Time, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye bye.